Hello everyone, Brett McRae here on the Northern Ag Network with your Farm and Ranch news. The Corporate Transparency Act, passed by Congress in 2018, goes into effect this year. The new law is meant to stop more financial crime by requiring businesses to verify the identities of their owners. Agricultural law expert from Iowa State, Christine Tidgren, says the law will affect some farmers and ranchers.
If you're just a farmer who just farms in your own name and you haven't set up any sort of entity like an LLC, you won't have to do this reporting. But if you're a limited partnership, you'll be subject to this as well.
The Corporate Transparency Act includes LLCs and corporations, but established businesses have a full year to complete the documentation required by law. In 2023, U.S. beef exports were off the record highs set in previous years. The experts say that trend could continue in 2024. Lead economist with the U.S. Meat Export Federation, Aaron Borer.
I see 2024 as the real rationing of demand for U.S. beef because we know production is going to decline further. And so you're looking at a domestic consumer versus our international consumers and who's going to bid more.
Although more limited beef production would result in higher prices, Borer says stabilizing interest rates and more normal conditions in supply chains could incentivize purchases of American beef from domestic and international buyers. Thanks for tuning in to your Ag Report. We'll be back in an hour with your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hello everyone, Brett McRae back with more ag news and your markets. Grain markets, including wheat, are off to a lower technical start in 2024. Two trading sessions of lower activity with traders feeling exceptionally bearish about those markets. Wheat markets are substantially below where they began last year. Spot Kansas City down 28%, Minneapolis 23% lower, and Chicago down 21%. Russia has been the dominant bearish factor for wheat, producing 4 record crops in the last 8 years, contributing to the country's offering of cheap product on the world market. On the positive side, however, analysts do expect long-term support around $6 in hard red winter wheat. Cash cattle trade is looking higher again this week, which would be the third increase in a row as packers are looking a little short bought on supplies of fat cattle. At the Glasgow stockyards last month, 500 to 600 pound steers brought between $2.72 and $3.15. Their heifer mates holding about a 25-cent discount. Lean hog futures trading mixed on Wednesday. Cash hog prices hold a sharp discount to the board, which could be a major factor in lower trade in the market. And as I mentioned, grain futures have come under pressure so far in 2024 for row crops like corn and soybeans. Moisture in South America and global shipping concerns are negative factors. Those shipping concerns carry over into wheat markets along with questions about demand. That's all for your Ag Report. I'm Brett McRae, Northern Ag Network.